And now, we all need a checkup from the neck up, I'm the only one that needs a checkup from the neck up. You guys don't need one? Attitude of gratitude. My office is in the Oak Tree Village. Everybody knows the Oak Tree Village because they're like, oh, that's where the fire was. Do you guys remember the 5-alarm fire? 2 years ago, I got to my office, I saw 2 fire trucks, a puff of smoke, and I said, is it okay if I go to my office? So they're like, oh yeah, it's no big deal, it's just, nothing. So my first patient actually was Carol Cooper, and she works at Saddleback Church. And so I adjusted her, and I heard this big explosion. First I thought it was my adjustment, but this thing exploded. I ran outside. The whole entire center blew up, like a bomb hit it. And so I'm like, I think I should probably, leave. And so immediately Carol began praying for my office, for the safety of my office, that my office wouldn't burn down. So it was the biggest fire in Saddleback Valley. There was 100 firemen, and they worked round the clock for 5 hours. I've never seen anything. When you talk about worry, is worrying going to put the fire out? Is worrying going to make a difference? So I began praying, and I began calling people to pray to save my office. So for 5 hours, the firemen are pretty much telling me, your office is going to burn down. But I knew, I believed that it wasn't. So the fire, here's my office right here, the fire stopped right here. Is that a miracle? When I got back into the office, there was about 50 messages from people, that said they were praying, they heard about the fire, and it was just amazing. So worrying doesn't resolve anything. You need to surrender to God. And so then they rebuilt the office, and I re-signed my lease. They increased my rent $2 grand a month. I'm thinking, you guys are supposed to lower my rent because it's inconvenient. No, let's increase it. So I remodeled my office, new carpet, new painted, all that. Then last year at Thanksgiving, I just got done right before Thanksgiving, and I came back on Monday. And normally I don't go out to lunch on Monday, I just work straight through the day. For some reason, we all decided to go out. I come back from lunch, and I see 9 good-looking firemen at my front door. I'm like, God is good. My lucky day. But unfortunately, it wasn't a social visit. They're like, Dr. Maloof, open the front door, there's a flood. And 10,000 gallons of water had come through somebody's water heater. They didn't know how to shut it off. So 10,000 gallons of water came through the ceilings. Complete destruction. I wanted to cry, I wanted to get angry, but then I said, okay, God's testing me again. The fires, the flood. So I decided, the locusts are coming. So I said, I'm not going there. So immediately I said, what can I be grateful for? Then I started thinking, well, I'm grateful that the ceiling didn't fall on my head, that no patients were there at the time, that we happened to be out of the office. I'm grateful I still have my hand. And I just flooded myself with what can I be grateful for? And then, I changed my whole state of mind. And, for 3 weeks we were with cement floors, these big, obnoxious fans blowing all over. And the thing is, what patients notice is that we went on, with love, and we didn't even talk about what was going on. It was more about what can we be grateful for. So I started getting magic markers, and I started writing on the floor different words and quotes all along down the hallway. And people would come and say, oh, what'd you write today? And through all that, my practice actually, I think, increased. I don't even know how, with this disaster going on. But it's all about here, like Pastor Rick said, it's not about the building, about what's inside of you. It's about the love, it's about the healing. And now when I walk down the halls, it's all remodeled again. I can think about those words, peace, love, harmony, balance, underneath the carpet, and I know what happened. And I just thank God for protection for the rest of my practice, and nothing else happened. Please, dear God, I can't take it anymore.